Well, I've had a cup of coffee. I've come outside already and let my chickens out. I alternate my chickens. I have 2 flocks that don't get along at all, so I have to alternate them every day. So today the hens got out. Tomorrow I'll let the roosters and their little flock get out. But I'm walking in my garden today thinking about how things grow. And I just wanted to give you an example of how you bear fruit. You know, the Bible wants us to bear fruit. And here I got a tomato vine. It's the end of the season. It's just about quit growing. Everything's just about quit growing. You can see this one here is dead looking. But there's still fruit growing. And the fruit is growing off the new branches that came out. And I'll show you what I mean by that. I've noticed that the fruit only grows off the new branch. Okay, well the new branch is attached to the old branch. Here's the old branch, so we can't do away with the old. We have to have the old. It's our support. But everything has to grow. It has to put out new shoots. The Bible said He's the vine, we're the branches. Jesus is the vine and we're the branches. So here we have a new shoot of eggplant put out off of this old vine that I planted in the beginning. So we all need each other, the old and the young, the fresh and the experienced. See all that new growth coming out on these tomatoes? See that, all that new growth? That's where the new fruit is. Without the new growth, we don't get any new fruit. The Lord wants us to bear fruit. Look right in front of my eyes. I don't know if you can see it. All over the garden today, there are spiders. That's not even a good one. Let me show you a good one. Oh my goodness, it's always above my head. I have to see him up there. I have to be conscious of them. They're just garden spiders. I'm sure their bite wouldn't be very much fun though. But I just wanted to share with you. Hey boo boo. Here's some of my people. Hey Goldie. Good morning Goldie. This is Goldie. She's one of my little chicks. And that was Frady Cat. One of my cats, my outdoor cat. And who else was I seeing? Oh, a little mama. Here's a little mama. A fox ate her whole backside off, and she was the only survivor of all my chickens, but she's doing great. And then I have Queenie here, and that's one flock that's left. I have 6 chickens. So I always check, because I made them a little place to lay their eggs while they're out and about, not in the pen. Today, okay, I don't know if you can see it over there. There's an egg under there. Come on. Can't see it for all the the limbs blocking it. But it's in there. I keep trying. Okay, I gotta go around and get it, but there's an egg under that little bush thing I made there. There's an egg laying there. I gotta go get it. And that's so they can lay eggs out here. Don't worry about animals getting them. I got tired of playing Easter egg hunt every morning. Here's my little garden. But I learn from it every day. Every day I learn something out here with these animals, with this garden and all that noise across the street, and they're doing something. Let's walk down here and say hey to my roosters. The reason I keep panting is this cat keeps walking in front of me and almost tripping me, because he's guarding me. He's my little guard cat. There you go. See, anything you gather up like leaves out of your lawnmower and you don't put it up right away, the chickens will do it for you. Okay, here's my big rooster. His name is Blondie, and there's Sarge over there, and there's a Black Betty behind him. That's just a little place for him to get out of the shade, a little pond for him to drink out of. So they've got roosters. They got pen duty today. Sorry, guys, you don't get out. They're coop. That's where I put them at night and lock them up so they're safe at night. But during the day, and I could let them all out at one time if they get along, but them roosters, they're just not friendly to my chickens, and I don't like the way they treat them. Y'all are the second batch to come along, and you're mean to my first batch. So, anyways, here we are outside my little garden where I pray every day. And I got things to pray about this morning. There's always something to pray about. There's always somebody that's hurting, always somebody in need, always somebody in your family that's sick. I mean, we live in a world that it hurts to live in this world. But we're here, and God has a purpose for our lives. But I just want to show you now, if you want fruit, you're going to have to put out some new shoots. You know, what does that mean, put out new shoots? Well, you're going to have to reach out, and you're going to have to try some new things. And you're going to have to accept new things in your life. And, for instance, when young people come into a church, a lot of times if it's got a lot of elderly people, they're afraid that they're going to be replaced. Darling, you can't be replaced. Look at here. You're holding up the youth. You're the one holding them up. You got to know your place. That's the problem. When it comes time for us to be the support, we got to support these young people that bring in fruit for God, and hold them up in prayer, and hold them up and encourage them. And they're going to fall. They're going to make horrible mistakes like we did. Don't discourage them and shake your head at them. Well, look at here what I've got. New fruit. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Pick them all at one time. That was just a little branch. It didn't make it. It got covered up by something else. And finally, when everything died around it, it produced fruit. What about that? That little shy person, you know. Finally, it gets to shine. Well, okay. It's a pretty morning out here. A lot of things dead. It's okay. I leave some of the stuff for the birds to eat. A lot of things dying. But there's also new life coming out too. At the same time, I want to show one thing. Look at that. These are elephant ears, and that is their flower. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. You want to understand God, the Bible said, get out in nature. It said, look at what I've made, and you'll understand me. Look at what I've made. Look at man that he's made. Look at the animals he's made. There's my garden haul for today. Here it is, October, and I'm still getting vine-ripe tomatoes. Isn't that wonderful? All right, I guess it's time to go in. God bless everybody.